Hello and welcome to our first day coverage of the Sand Dune Classic. My name is Luke Elvey and alongside me is John McCarthy.
Hey Luke, how's it going? What's up?
Just like you, I've been looking forward to this all week. Let's hope for some pretty impressive play.
Thanks Luke, we'll chat after 9 holes, see what's happening. And with that, I declare this event has begun. Nice shot, I think you'll like that. From 205 yards out. And here's the 5 wood. And I think he will be happy with that. And this putt is for birdie. And for the par. And a nice putt there. And starting today's round off at even par. And now let's see what this second hole has in store. Well, I'm not quite sure where this one's going to end up. And about 115 yards to the pin. From 19 feet. Oh, that was so close. And after that hole, he will stay at even par. And now let's move to the third hole. And going with the 9-iron. And this one is on the green with a lengthy putt ahead. And it's about a few feet from the cup. And that putt drops for par. And that hole is going to allow him to move up in the standings. And I think he will be fairly pleased with himself after that. All right, here's the fourth hole. Well, this one could be either way, folks. I'm not sure if it's going to be safe or not. From 145 yards out. And here's an 8-iron. It looks like it's going long. And that approach is on the green, but quite lengthy putt ahead. And this putt is for par. And a good putt. And for our leader on the board today, 600 par is their score. Okay, let's see what the fifth has in store today. Okay, this one's looking pretty good. And sorry to mislead you folks, but I did not see that going into the rough. And this one could be in the rough, but could not be. Let's find out. And this to save par. And finishing this one with a good putt. And after that hole, he will remain at even par. And now we find ourselves on the sixth hole tee off. Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway. And from 155 yards out. Going with the 8-iron. And ladies and gentlemen, that was That was a poor approach. And I'm pretty sure the wind was the culprit there. This one's about 3 feet away. And that par putt will drop. And he's going to move down in the standings after that hole. Okay, and let's see what the 7th has in store. And a promising looking shot here. And this next shot setting up significantly below the hole. And this one's questionable as to where it's going to end up. Well, that's no good as far as approaches go. And about 11 feet to go here. Ooh, unfortunate. And this for the bogey. And after that hole, 1 over the day. Okay, we find ourselves now on the 8th hole tee off. And this shot he's taken through the branches. Well, this is a close one. It could be in the fairway. And it definitely looks like this lie is going to be better than the last one. "34 feet to go." And about 6 feet away. And that putt drops for bogey. And currently sitting at +2 for the day. And on to the 9th hole. Pretty sure that's the 5 wood. And I think that 5 wood is a bit too much for what's called for here. Well, that was unfortunate. Bit too much club on that. This one's about 9 feet away. And it just misses. And this putt is for double bogey. And as we finish the front nine, let's check in with Luke Alvey. Luke, what's happening up there on the leaderboard?
Well, the play's been pretty impressive so far, and our leader currently sits at 7 under.
Well, I'm pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here. And about 215 to the pin. Going with the 5-wood. And I don't think this is going to end well, folks. Yeah, not the greatest luck on that approach shot. Just didn't have enough club. And to save par. Ooh, and just inches away. And this putt is for bogey. And a nice putt. And our leader's sitting on top of the scoreboard here with a round of 7 under. And the wind could come into play on this one. I know some others have had some issues. Let's see how this tee shot goes. And from about 120 yards out. I think this might be a bit long. And that's not very good as far as approach shots go. Just too much club. And to save par. And that one's right in the cup. And after that one, currently sitting at 5 over for the day. And now setting up on this par 3. Going with the 8-iron here. And I don't think that was the intended result for that approach shot. And he has not been hitting all that many greens today, and that's the trend. And this one's about 6 feet away. And that putt will go for par. And he's sticking to the same position he was at after that hole. And next up we have a par 5 hole. And this shot's looking promising. Nothing wrong with that. And this for the birdie. And the long putt will drop. Very nice stroke on that one. And our leader in the score to beat currently 7 under par. And setting up now on the 14th tee. Well, so far so good for this one. About 160 yards to the pin here. And I think he will be pleased with that. 16 feet. Ooh, that was very close. All right, let's take a peek at the leaderboard now. And currently sitting at 4 over for the day after that hole. And moving on to the 15th hole. This one's looking pretty good so far. And this next shot, setting up below the hole. And nothing to write home about on that approach shot. Really nice shot out of the sand. And this to save the par. And the putt will drop. And our leader is sitting on top of the scoreboard here with a score of 7 under. And teeing off on this par 3. And here's the 6 iron. Well, not a good approach shot there. Too much club, I think. And they're about 3 feet away here. And he's going to move up on the leaderboard after that one. Okay, and setting up on the 17th tee. And this next one coming out of the rough. And about 4 feet from the cup. And that putt will drop. And 4 over for the day. And moving on to the 18th hole. Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway. From here, about 230 yards to the pin. 3 wood in action here. Okay, and hitting this par 5 in 2 is going to set up some definite eagle possibilities. Oh, and just doesn't want to drop. And this putt's for birdie. And Luke, well, that's not what they wanted. That's for sure. That's just too bad they didn't make it through the rest of this event.
No, a disappointing result, John, to say the least. I'm sure they had aspirations of a really good week, but this one wasn't to be. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been an absolute pleasure to bring the coverage to you today, but make sure you tune in tomorrow.